Hello, it's me, Happy Hour from Happy-Tec, and today I'm wondering if it is possible to have a very small submachine gun that's quite compact and have an abnormally high rate of fire. Let's find out. Okay, so here's an overview of the gun, if my camera will focus. Please focus, camera. There we go. So yeah, here is the basic overview of the gun. Here is the design. It was actually meant to be a little bit smaller, but due to me not knowing how to proportion things, it came up a little bigger than expected. But it's okay. Not exactly the SMG size I was hoping for, but it kind of stick close to the design closely. The only difference was there's no hand grip, which held the 9-volt for the little LED, but in this case I actually found a flashlight on one of my old guns, so the hand grip was relinquished. Also on the design spec, as usual, I designed a mag release but never really implemented. Hold it in with friction. However, the switch did stay along with the battery pack, which resides in here, which I'll show how to put the battery in there later, which is designed for a 9.6 volt battery pack. The switch for the flywheels, which is shown right here, and the trigger, which is completely homemade, right there. And I think the most ambitious feature would be the open bolt design, as seen here, which I have implemented. Oh, let me move the magazine. Oh, my camera's upside down. Camera, come on. There we go. So here's the magazine. Holds about 6 rounds. I'll show you how to load that later. And there is the thing. It reciprocates. Oh crap. There we go. Back and forth. And as it does that, it loads the bullets into the flywheel system and out the barrel. And yes, that is a garage sale sign as the barrel. Oh yeah, and a tactical rail, so you can put this little familiar doohickey from the Happy-Tec Honey Badger. And the sights by themselves are okay, but the gun is so small the sights are pretty much in your face. So, but then again, with this gun's 1,200 rounds per minute rate of fire, I don't think you need to aim. Just get up close and spray with them. Okay, so to put the battery in, you simply locate the back hatch, remove the pin, there you go, remove that, and you have your connector, which is homemade, for a 9.6 battery volt. Simply match the polarities and the whatever you want to call them correctly, so they don't it tends to warp a bit. There we go. And then you just simply put the battery back in there like it was nothing. Like an airsoft gun. There we go. Put the hatch back on. And the pin, which is just pretty much a straw. You can use anything for the pin. You could use a pencil for all I know, but that's just me. Oh no, can't get back in there. Man. Next, to attach your red dot sight, simply match, or not match, you just simply slide it in there, like no big deal. There we go, and now you have a red dot sight. Ah, what a good familiar look. Right, so to load the magazines, you simply take your, or you just simply put the bullets in there, as so. And the capacity for each round, for each magazine is about 6 rounds. So I'm proceeding to do that right now. I think that was 6. It can hold more, but the spring tends to go wonky on me, so I tend to just there we go. And remember, there is 2 magazines, so that gives you a maximum of 12 rounds in each 6-rounder. Right, so it's me, Happy-Tec, or Happy Hour from Happy-Tec, and here we have Bob, target. He is back from my previous videos. And yeah, so I wasn't lying about the completely high rate of fire with this thing. It's so fast you probably saw the bullets fly at once, but there we go. So let's test it out. Woo. Dials are on and spinning, as you can see. Let's see how fast this thing fires. Oh yeah. And the flashlight. See how good, so you can actually see the bullets. 3, 2, 4. Uh-oh. Since this thing has 2 magazines, I'm gonna have to reload. You noticed the abnormally short range, as in the fact, actually landed on there. That's only about 5 foot 7 inches. The gun's actual range can actually reach up to 10 feet, but unfortunately though the bullet just gets so inaccurate it's not even worth it. The best range in terms of accuracy and still hitting a target was actually about 5 to 6 feet, so that's why I set the target up for so short. Because the reason is because this gun isn't really meant for accurate long-range shooting, even though there's a red dot sight. It's meant to be up close and just spraying spray on your enemy. 5 bullets coming out that fast, pretty brutal. But there we go. It spits it out pretty fast. If I were to make like maybe a 12 rounder or 18 round, or maybe even a drum mag, you'd get a lot of rounds down range and at the target you're shooting at. So, but yeah, as you can see, there are the bullets. They all clumped up and grouped up pretty good. So I guess the gun's actual range is about 10 feet, but in terms of accurate fire and to be efficient, 5 feet, maybe 6 feet is pretty good. So, yeah. There's the bolt. You pull it back to reload. It's open bolt design. And let me just show you how fast this thing fires. So, to take this gun apart is actually pretty simple. As you can see here, there is a little button that says push pin right here to lift the cover. So, doing that, make sure the gun's empty. And yep, there's no magazine. Push the pin out. There's the pin, which is just another straw. Put that side here. You can also just lift it up. There we go. There's the whole top cover. And there is inside. The mechanism is pretty simple. Sometimes unreliable, as shown earlier, as it was jamming, but it gets the job done. Pretty much based on a train's wheel, I guess. And you can also go further by simply removing this little bolt handle. Just a piece of plastic, but stays in there pretty well. And then you can pull out this little link. And there we go. There is the bolt. As you see, it's pretty simplistic. That's how it has such a high rate of fire, which is pretty cool. And by itself, there we go. Now the gun is completely stripped. And yeah. So let me put this gun back together. Oh yeah, then yeah, you can also take this part out. But yeah, so let me put the gun together. Put the gun back together, and probably just shoot it one more time in first person, because we all know that there's the obligatory first person shoot. Fire it. Just look how close, see if you can see the bullets fly out. It is possible to do 2-round, 3-round bursts, but it's really rare to do a single shot. And like on a real thing, I'm not sure, but it does lock back on the last bullet. So that's pretty much it. That's the Happy-Tec Smg-12. 12 now remain. Well, I guess unintentionally kind of refers to how many rounds it can hold with these 2 mags, which is 6 rounds each, but also to reference to the normally high rate of fire, which is 1,200 rounds. Estimated, as the battery dies it gets slower, but at full charge the thing fires around 100 rounds per minute, which was kind of the idea, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else to it. I just put these for design. I don't like it actually because it smelled bad when I did it, so I don't think I'm going to do that again. And yeah, so what kind of started as a drawing, it kind of turned into this. Materialized in front of my eyes. So I guess that's it. Not much here. Tactical light. Just leave it on, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's it. My name is Happy Hour from Happy-Tec, and I guess that's it. Signing off. As always, be chill.